Hi, this is John Leone with a new product, Essential Time-Lapse Video. As you see, it looks similar to Essential Video Recorder, our flagship product. This is different though. It takes individual pictures at an interval. So if you set this to once every second or once every minute, it'll take pictures at that rate. And you could choose, it doesn't have to be 1 second or 1 minute. You can go from 0 to 60. I can drag this thing there. And, but for the purposes of this tutorial, we'll just do seconds so you can see something. Now, the project aspect is kind of primitive at this point. It automatically increments a project, and if you want to start a new project while you're running, you can increment it manually. And what it does, it puts the videos in your videos folder, and then essential time-lapse video, and then you see your various projects. Now, if you want to clean something out, you could just delete these projects, and if you want to save something, you can rename and put it somewhere else. But just don't delete them as you're actually recording. And so this one's going to be project 4, and it also makes a folder for Picture-Lapse folder. Now, with the settings, you still have the multiple cameras. This one's like my front yard, this one's down my hallway, and let's go back to the one that's me straight on. There we go. And depending on which kind of camera, it'll give you the maximum resolutions you have. Frames per second, even though it's listed, that's part of the codec, it's not shooting video, so it's a little different. And now the first thing you want to do when you're starting a recording, I'm setting the frame info of 1 second, and then we're starting the recording. Now it's taking these pictures once every second. With the 1 second, it's probably a second and a half. As you see here they're populating over here, and we could let this go. We'll let this go till it gets like 20 or 30, and you'll see different images of me. So let this way, that way, like the kids. Put your hands in the air. But okay, well, 14, 15, 16. I guess that's enough. And then we'll hit stop recording. And it just gives you this warning, please wait for last frame. That's more when you're doing the slower intervals. If you're doing a minute interval, it's going to wait until it does the last frame and then give you it. So you have your recording like that. Now, if you go, let's go back to this folder. And these are the images. Let's just refresh. 19 didn't finish. There it is. So we made 19 altogether. And then you go back to the root, and you're like, well, I want a time-lapse video of this. You have two options. There are some people that have other rendering from pictures, rendering software they like to use, something offload or whatnot. That can be done by just taking this folder, putting it with your renderer, and do what you want. However, this also does rendering of the video. And for something small like this, it'll show you. Actually made two accidentally. I clicked it twice. And this is the video rendered, and it's this is what it is. It's more interesting when you're like saving something. But this gives you an idea. But it's more meant for well, I mean, you can render videos of yourself if you want. And that's the bulk of the product. There's some fit and feel things that are a little different. When you start recording, all the buttons disable except make donation, reset, and help page. If you go to reset or help page, it'll stop recording. Make donation, the most important button, works all the time. And then The help page is kind of cool. This is a new feature. I'm going to be installing it on Essential Video Recorder too. What it basically does, it goes to my website on the web page of the company, and I'm going to have like a support button or something and show this actual video so you get an idea how to work it. And we'll prune it back in different ways when it goes. Anyway, this is my new invention. It's beta 1.2. Oh, of note, because it's a Windows 10 store app, you have to not minimize the window while it's running, and you have to not have a screensaver on, and you also have to have performance at high performance, so the computer doesn't go to sleep. If it goes to sleep, you'll lose connection. Now, this is not an issue if you're doing like 2-3 minutes, but you could work this thing. I've done it up to like 12 hours. And 12 hours once a minute, it turns like 4 or 5 gigabytes of pictures. And you want it to stay active, and that's how you have to do it. Okay, that's about it for today. And I hope you like our new product. It's not for the faint of heart. It's beta 1.2 or beta 2. I haven't decided yet. And it should be in the store soon, God willing. And hopefully you like it and you use some of our other products, especially Essential Video Recorder. If you like this, you should like that also. Okay, have a good day. Thanks for your time.